Hey everyone, it's Miami Life and Fitness. In today's video, we're going to be talking about a very potent anabolic that I'm going to do for about 2 to 3 weeks. I'm going to cycle this. What is it? Can you guess? All right, as always, I want to start off by thanking everyone, all my fans, and everyone who leaves a comment, a super thanks, a like, and a sub. I really do appreciate all of you, and I appreciate you taking the time out to watch my videos and to comment and interact with me, as that is a big part of my day, and I do enjoy interacting with everyone, whether it is a negative comment or a positive comment, which there's hardly any negative ones, but I like those as well because I love controversy. So, if you want to get in contact with me for a consultation, you can book it either directly through me, through my email, or through my website, which is www.miamilifeandfitness.com, or you can email me direct at miamilifeandfitness@gmail. Consultations are only for those that are serious about changing their life and bettering their health. If you need to get your labs done, you don't know where to go, your doctor's not going to do them for you because they're harassing you, asking you why you want to check your hormones, you go to privatemdlabs.com. Very user-friendly website, a lot of different panels to choose from, and you use my code Miami for a 15% off. Go to privatemdlabs.com. Get your labs done, people. Get your labs done. So we're gonna get started right into the video. This video is about Anadrol, and yes, I'm gonna be doing my own test cycle starting tomorrow, which is Monday, which is when this video is gonna go up, which is, I believe, November 27th. Yeah, I think tomorrow's the 27th. I don't remember. I don't even know what day it is. Anyways, I will be doing a test run for 2 to 3 weeks, depending on how it goes. I know that this is or they say it's a liver toxic supplement, and we all know what happened last year when I tried Superdrol. That was a disaster. After 9 days, I was basically, I was in bed for 3 days because it was just so liver toxic. So they say that this is one of the most, if not the most, liver toxic anabolic steroid. I don't know if it's going to be more toxic than Superdrol, but all I know is that Superdrol was mega toxic. So hopefully it won't be that bad. And if you've tried Anadrol, please go ahead and comment below. Tell me how you did your cycle. How long did you do your cycle? Did you experience the bloating, the water retention, and the estrogenic sides? If you're a female, please write your comments below if you've done Anadrol. I want to know. Talk to me what you did, the results you got, how you felt. Write down Anadrol. What happened? Let's talk. So Anadrol was first made popular in the 1960s, and it was made popular to use in medicine. So the medicinal uses for this anabolic steroid is basically for anemia. It increases red blood cells. It's also great for osteoporosis, and it's used for HIV patients for muscle waste. And that is because it increases red blood cells, which of course increases oxygenation and so forth. So now in the bodybuilding world, basically a lot of men or people in the fitness industry, Anadrol and D-bol is always the go-to as far as an oral to gain muscle really fast because they're very potent, and you really do feel the oxygenation before you go to the gym, especially with D-bol. Now, I've done D-bol in the past 3 different cycles, doing four-week cycles at a time, so you do gain muscle really fast. However, you do experience that bloating and water weight and water retention because it will aromatize and you will experience those estrogenic effects. But because I only took a 4-week cycle, which is a short cycle, I didn't experience any masculinization at all. So whatever was about to start never even started. So as far as Anadrol, because they say it's also a potent steroid, and they're actually really close in the androgenic rating on the rating scale. Anadrol being 45, and D-bol, they say it's in between about a 40 and 50. So they're actually really close to having the same rating, androgenic rating. So I can definitely see how it is more powerful. However, they do react very differently in the body. And this is what I've heard. I've only tried D-bol, which now I'm going to try Anadrol just so I can get my own experience. Am I a little worried? Yeah, I'm a little worried about the liver toxicities because of what happened last year with the Superdrol, but my hair is itching. Hold on. That's the only thing that I'm worried about. But what really piques my interest about Anadrol is that it has the ability to convert the hormone EPO a lot faster, which of course EPO is the hormone that is involved in increasing your red blood cells, which increases that oxygenation. And the reason why this is essential to fitness enthusiasts is because it actually shoots oxygen and shoots nutrients into the muscles being trained. And Anadrol has the ability to actually remain in the muscle tissues. Now, it does resemble testosterone in the muscle building and the strength and fat loss, but what it also does, it decreases globulin, which comes from SHBG. When the globulin is decreased, then there's more bioavailability of testosterone, which means you will increase your free testosterone, which is the testosterone that floats freely in the body. And this is what you want. Now, Anadrol is a DHT derivative, which is dihydrotestosterone. And usually derivatives of DHT really don't have estrogenic sides like Primo, Winstrol, Anavar. Those are anabolic steroids that really don't convert into estrogen. Whereas others do, those that stem from testosterone or even those that stem from the 19-NORs. However, there's something special about Anadrol because Anadrol does convert to estrogen and it does have very high estrogenic properties. So there will be a lot of gynecomastia, a lot of water retention, a lot of bloating. So that will happen. And the thing is that if you use a SERM such as Nova or even an AI, I really don't know if that even is going to work, if that's going to be enough, an Aromasin or Electro above obviously the Arimidex. So I don't even know that that's going to work because men always complain about the water retention and the bloating on this steroid. It has a lot of high estrogenic properties, so it will aromatize. Even though it doesn't say that it's going to aromatize on paper, it will in the body. So this is another thing that I'm going to try because it's not that high on the androgenic scale. Again, it's only a 45. And if it's a DHT and it's not supposed to convert into estrogen, then I'm kind of curious as to why it is converting into estrogen. So it's somehow increasing estrogen, which is where the water retention and the bloating comes in, and the gyno will come in. So we will talk about this after my little test run cycle, and we'll see what happens to me. Now let's talk about doses and cycles. So because this is a very powerful steroid or potent steroid, cycles are usually not to be run over 8 weeks, anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks, 4 to 6, perfect, or 8 weeks max. So I'm going by not only what's on paper, because I just don't read and come up with an opinion. I actually go by my clients, people that I've spoken to, people that I've known, etc. So they've pretty much all had, it's been all across the board, the estrogenic size and the water retention. As far as it being super, super powerful. So you want to keep the cycle short, quick, in and out. Because it is a 17 alkylated and there is a methyl group in there, it's going to obviously be liver toxic. So you want to make sure to not use any alcohol, drink lots of water, and take your liver support. Tude Connect, milk thistle, maybe a combination of the two, whatever you gotta do, but just keep that shit running clean. Keep that shit clean. If you do feel signs of fatigue, that is a sign of liver toxicity. If you do feel tired and lethargic, that is a sign of liver toxicity. So if I start to feel that immediately, my cycle will be cut short. I'm not gonna keep doing it and basically get to the day where my blood pressure was at a 150 and my chest was red and my heart was beating really fast, and then I couldn't even literally get out of bed. So I'm not gonna wait that long if that happens to me. But generally, if a female is gonna do Anadrol, again, not that I am saying that is okay for a female to do Anadrol, not that I'm telling females to do Anadrol or that it's female friendly, it's not. But if a female was going to do it, then obviously she can take 12.5 mgs a day, 25 at max, but I would probably just run 12.5 just to be on the safe side. As far as men, I really do think that the men have abused this steroid. I mean, just like they've abused everything else. But I think that men start taking too high of a dose. Anything over 50, 100 milligrams a day of this stuff is really a lot. 75, 100 milligrams of this stuff a day is a lot for a guy to take. And that's going to cause a lot of toxicity and a lot of issues. So I would not do more than 50 milligrams a day. And you can split that, 25 mgs in the morning, 25 mgs in the afternoon, or if you go to the gym in the morning, 30 to 60 minutes before the gym, take it as a pre-workout and then take it later in the day. If you go to the gym at night, take it in the morning, and then your afternoon, your next pill in the afternoon, take it 30 to 60 minutes before you go to the gym. And use it as a pre-workout. But just divide it because it's a short life, it's an oral, and I think it's like 6 to 8 hours of time span. But I'm gonna be taking it before I go to the gym, because I usually work out anywhere between 12 and 1 o'clock. and I'm gonna see how I do. I'm gonna start off with 12.5 milligrams a day. I don't know if I'm gonna increase it to 25, but we're gonna see how I feel, what I do, but I'm gonna start at the 12.5 and go from there. So let's see how this goes. But I really honestly believe that people, just like everything else, they take everything to the extreme and then they start abusing something. Same thing they do with alcohol. It's the same thing. People just abuse it. So when they abuse this steroid, which is very strong and very potent, then they just want to take more and more, and they want to see more results, and then what happens is it's just super hepatotoxic. So but that's the end of the video. So we'll check back with me in the next 2 to 3 weeks. If I last that long, if I make it through that length of a cycle, hopefully if I don't get the liver toxicity, but we'll see how I do. And in a week I will kind of report how I'm feeling in about a week to see where I am as far as my strength in the gym. I can't wait to try it out tomorrow. That's the end of the video. Like, share, subscribe. What do you think about me trying Anadrol? Am I crazy? What? Yeah, I'm gonna try this because I like to have my own experience, and I like having my own view and my own opinion of it, and not go by somebody else's opinion, because I'm not a follower and I can't stand copying what other people say. I'd rather just do it on my own and get my own experience. Even if I fall on the floor, I'm gonna get back up and talk about how I fell on the floor. Just end of that. And for those of you that think I'm worried about what you think about me, I don't. This is me, and I'm really not worried about anybody. I'm a happy person. I love myself. Self-love, self-love, like the Santero told me yesterday. And we really need to do to ourselves what makes us happy, and not really worry about what anybody else thinks, not really worry about pleasing anybody else. Do you, make yourself happy, love yourself first, and do whatever you want to do in life. Just be happy, make yourself happy. Like, share, subscribe, watch one of these 2 videos. Don't forget to hit the super thanks if you found value in this video. And if you've done Anadrol, please tell me what you think, especially if you're a female, and if you've done Anadrol, please comment below.